This is a very tiny cut from my review. I cut it out because it just wasn't appropriate. I don't know what I was thinking. This is the Wii Viewer!
This is the Little Wii Viewer. This is the littlest Wii Viewer.
And we're gonna review
Super Mario Galaxy 2 for the Wii.
We all reviewed the first Mario Galaxy game. Did you think this game was better than that one?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Because it's a sequel and obviously it's supposed to be better.
Yeah, in theory the sequels are supposed to be better, but that's hardly ever true.
The reason why I like it is because of the 90% that's new.
Yeah, that's always good. New content is always a good thing.
No, really?
Yeah, really. So this time you kind of travel around the world like you did in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, that kind of map design. Did you like that change in this game?
Yeah. At least it's not as complicated as moving to one area as another.
I like the new map layout. It kind of makes it more fun because there are points where you can't advance until you get enough stars. And I thought that was kind of cool. There are 6 worlds to explore, with usually about 7 to 8 levels on each of them, plus a special world, which I'll get into a bit later. The levels themselves were varied and very creative. Bowser really outdid himself this time. He really knows how to make galaxies. And yes, he did make the galaxies that Mario is exploring. They never say it, but it's just logical. Who else would have put all these traps, platforms, and enemies for Mario to go up against? As much as I admire Bowser for his level creation, I do have to say he gets a bit lazy later in the game, when he actually rebuilt a level that he built back for another game. It was fun to replay the level, but it should have never been in World 6, as it was way too easy, since I was so used to that level and all its shortcuts. Let's talk about the story just a little bit, because that's all you really have to talk about the story in Mario Galaxy 2, because there really isn't one. Mario has been invited to Princess Peach's castle so she can share some cake with him. Bowser's found a way to make himself giant and decided to use that power to make his own world. So he kidnaps Princess Peach because he wants to share some cake with her. But you would think since he's so huge it would rip her to shreds. But whatever. Don't ever accuse Bowser of thinking too far ahead. Anyways, he kidnaps Princess Peach and Mario goes after them. He eventually runs into someone, conveniently, that has their own ship. They, for some reason, shape the ship like Luigi, and Mario uses that ship to go through the worlds. Does that sound about right?
No, just the part where it's a Luigi ship. It's Mario's ship.
Are you trying to tell me the ship looks more like Mario than Luigi?
No, it's supposed to be Mario.
Then they did an awful job at it.
No, they didn't. It's just they wanted to make it look nicer. Too many red flowers is bad. I think it's more of Mario than Luigi.
Fine, gang up on me. Your ship will get filled up with characters and items that you meet and find on your journey. I thought it was a cool idea, but it could really clutter your small planet ship put together. Get it? No, never mind. There are a few characters you can interact with, one of them being the mail toad. He will give you letters when they come in. The strangest ones were when the princess would send you a letter. She did this in the original Mario Galaxy as well. 2 things. Bowser's letting her send out mail, and he gets mail service out there? If the mailman could get out there, why can't Mario hitch a ride with him and skip all the star collection stuff? I actually came up with an answer to this. I think the princess pre-mails all these letters. I bet one of her weekly things to do is to mail a few letters to Mario, just in case she gets kidnapped. I think she's pretty much accepted her fate by now, and she figures why not do a little advanced planning. You know, I bet she also has a little kidnap bag where she keeps her, lipstick, toothbrush, soap, shampoo, and other stuff. It would explain why she always looks so good whenever Mario saves her. It's been a while since I've been kidnapped, so I guess I should get my bag ready. Let's see, I gotta get all my personal stuff, deodorant, sunglasses, toothbrushes, mascara, lipstick. Now what else could I possibly need? Oh yeah, can't forget that, not after last time. Alright then, what's next? Mail Mario 1-ups. Let's do it. My boyfriend has a first name, it's Mario. His last name is the same as his first name. I know it's weird. And if we ever get married, I think I'll keep my name. Dum bum 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 dum. All right, that's done. Let's mail some letters. There's a few new suits. Which one was your favorite?
Drill. The drill, either one, go through a planet, or two, go inside the planet and find something or whatever's inside it.
There was a lot of freedom to do pretty much drill wherever you want in some of the planets.
You can't drill in metal, nothing but dirt.
Right, but sometimes there's a lot of dirt on these planets. What about you? Which one was your favorite suit?
Cloud. Every cloud suit, you get free clouds to create. You can also walk on clouds that are already created.
I like the cloud suit also. I like the rock suit, because that one is just pure destruction all the way. You crash into people or you just mow them down.
Mow them down.
Right. Unlike the first Mario Galaxy, Luigi is actually playable randomly throughout this game. He'll show up at the beginning of the level. He'll ask you if you want him to take over playing this level. Yeah, sure I do, Luigi. I have always wanted to play a character who controls like a slipperier version of Mario. Thanks anyways. After you beat the game, you can control him all the time if you really want to. But honestly, why would you want to? Other than giving yourself a challenge. Now, if a level is too hard to beat, the game has the same option that New Super Mario Bros. Wii had. It'll beat it for you. Sure, that sounds a bit condescending. Oh, is this level too hard for you? Don't worry about it. I'll get this one for you, and you can get the next one. So what happens is that the dark version of Rosalina will come out and ask you if you want her to do it for you. Now, of course, it's completely optional if you don't want her to do it. It is a bit strange that it looks like the evil ghost version of Rosalina. But whatever, if you say yes, she possesses your character's body, and then she quickly progresses through the level till the end. Now when she reaches the star, it will not be the normal star that you normally collect, but a bronze star, that I can only assume is because the evil ghost Rosalina has cursed it. And the only way to turn it back is to do the level without her help. Let's talk about Yoshi. Did you like playing with Yoshi in this one?
Yes, I like playing with Yoshi in this one.
What was your favorite ability that Yoshi had?
The power-ups and the flutter jump.
So you like the flutter jump the most?
So I like the part where I can flip around with Yoshi, sticking out your tongue.
You use the pointer and the B button to stick out Yoshi's tongue in order to latch onto things. Yeah, that was cool. I like the hot chili peppers where Yoshi just starts running like crazy and you're having a hard time controlling her. But yes, I said her. Get over it, people.
Yoshi is really helpful.
Now, normally I don't talk about the music in a game, but for this one I think it's appropriate since the background music is fantastic and does a great job fitting the level that it's being played in. Whether it be upbeat or calm and relaxing, it's always fun to listen to while playing. Let's talk about the thing that I think was the most improved over Mario Galaxy. And you know what that was? Multiplayer. Because this time around, the second player, instead of shooting star bits and collecting star bits to help out, the second player can actually be actively playing the game with the first player. What did you think of the multiplayer?
Well, it hasn't been exactly multiplayer where you have two exact people who can do the same thing, but I actually had a lot of fun with it.
You gotta admit, you wouldn't have been able to beat some of the levels without my help.
No.
Well, at least I was helpful, right?
I guess.
That sure was commanding. I mean, not to help you next time. Instead of just collecting star bits, the second player can grab coins, one-ups. They can even kill or stun some of the enemies in order to help out the first player. And if you hold down the A button while you've got a coin, the second player can hold the coin for when the first player might actually need it. What did you think of the multiplayer, Little Sweet Viewer?
Improved.
Did you have fun playing with your brother with it?
Yes, that was very helpful.
What did you think of the bosses in this game? There were a lot of them.
They range the easy to really hard. Just depends on the galaxy that you're going to.
Do you think they were cleverly designed?
At times.
How about you, Little Sweet Viewer? What did you think of the bosses?
They're good.
I thought all the bosses were pretty cleverly done. In fact, I thought all the levels were done well. I can't think of one level that I disliked. Each one was different in its own way. I can tell you something I don't like about this game. You stealing my star bits. That shouldn't be right. You shouldn't be able to steal from other people's game files. I had like 2,000 star bits and you just stole them. What about you, little reviewer? Was there anything that you didn't like about this game?
No.
One of the things that I really loved about this game was that they give you a real incentive to get a full completion of the game by teasing you with a special world after you beat the game. The special world has new levels to play, but they can only be unlocked when you have so many stars. So you'll want to get those stars to play those levels so you can see what they look like, because they tease you with them all darkened out. They also make the amounts that you need to access those areas small enough that it'll push you to get stars just so you can see them. Alright, Mario Galaxy 2. Little reviewer, would you buy, rent, or skip?
Buy.
How about you, little reviewer? Would you buy, rent, or skip?
Buy. I thought it was a lot of fun.
I'm going to agree with both of you, but that's not really a big surprise since everyone in the world loves this game apparently. I don't think I've seen one bad review for this title, but that's because it's awesome and it's absolutely worth a buy. Oh, Rosalina, think you could just come into our lives? You stay away from my boyfriend, you hear me? You stay away from him. There we go. Check. Ooh, I'm going to go make a cake. Tra-la-la-la-la.